Hello, Colas, and welcome back to Viva Barca. Welcome to the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be discussing on some interesting updates. We start with right back Hector Bellerin, as it has been reported that the 27-year-old defender rejected two Serie A offers in favor of a Barca move. Fabrizio Romano just revealed that. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Then secondly, talking about Raphinha, who in a recent interview spoke about some interesting topics, speaking about Ronaldinho, Neymar, Xavi, Bielsa, UCL, and rejecting Chelsea. We are also going to be discussing on everything Raphinha had to say in his latest interview. So guys, as we get right into it in more detail, please do ensure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Give the video a like and please watch it right up to the very end. Barca, Barca, Barca. At this point, it is known to the public that Hector Bellerin took a major pay cut to finalize his move to Barcelona from Arsenal. If that wasn't enough, another sign of just how much the FA Cup winner wanted to return to his boyhood club has been revealed. As per the latest information provided by transfer insider Fabrizio Romano, the 27-year-old rejected two proposals from Italy in favor of a move to Spotify Camp Nou. Coming off the back of a superb season for Real Betis on loan, where he also played a crucial role in the club's Copa del Rey trial, it is no surprise that clubs in Europe were eyeing a deal for the experienced right back. Why a player such as him, that has played at the very top level for years on end, could well have joined an Italian side offering a more lucrative package. It is believed that the La Masia graduate only had his sights set on finally fulfilling his lifelong dream of playing for the Barca senior team. Bellerin is known to have also waived off any payments owed to him by the Gunners in order to ensure he completed his deadline day switch to the Catalan Giants. The ex-Arsenal defender has joined the side amidst a right-back crisis, considering how AC Milan star Sergio Dest never cemented his place in the team under Xavi. With Sergio Roberto and Ronald Araujo continuing not to be the ideal candidate for that role, it has only been Jules Koundé that has looked like somewhat of a natural fit in the position. However, the French international shines the brightest as a centre-back, which makes the addition of a right-back by trade such as Hector Bellerin a welcome one, especially due to his desire to represent Barcelona. Hector Bellerin joined Barcelona on deadline day, as we all know. Of course, it came amidst a time when Xavi was looking for a right back by all means, and Hector Bellerin, that was not even initially our first choice, was the third choice. Of course, after Joan Foyt of Villarreal, Thomas Meunier, those deals did not, they did not work out, so Barca had to go for the third choice in Hector Bellerin. Of course, Bellerin, being a former La Masia graduate, was so enticed and was so happy for the fact that Barca approached to join Barcelona. So it's really good of a gesture to see that Bellerin, however, did forgo some good offers, the better offers in Serie A in order to join Barcelona, and of course where he grew up as a child, and of course never played for the senior team, had only played for the junior, the academy side. So transfer expert Fabrizio Romano just revealing how he did snub some good offers there in Italy just to join FC Barcelona. Of course, that tells you the natural love Bellerin still have for Barca, despite living for many years, playing for Arsenal, playing for Real Betis on loan last time out. Yesterday against Cadiz, we saw Bellerin play 90 minutes, of course, which was, I think, the first half he was not really that good. I think it's something to understand because Bellerin have not played for quite a while. Arsenal did not even feature him in any game this season. Even for their pre-season, Bellerin did not play any match. So first half yesterday, I quite took note of Bellerin. He was not that sharp. He made some small mistakes. But I think second half, as the game went on, Bellerin adjusted somewhat. And I think he will be a good signing for us. It was just a one-year deal. It came as a surprise to many. Why just 1 year deal, not 2 year deal? But reports earlier came out saying that it's because of the financial fair play situation that Barca find themselves in when it comes to the La Liga rules. And more to that, that was the deadline day. So Barca's hands were tied. They had no choice than to give just 1 year deal to Hector Bellerin. Players like Marcos Alonso too, if you quite remember, they have been signed for 1 year. So all because of financial fair play. So let's see how it's going to look like his time at FC Barcelona. But as I say, he's an experienced player, and I don't think there should be any doubt about Hector Bellerin's abilities as a right back. He has been there for the longest time. Of course, there was a time when he was on hot form at Arsenal some 3 or 4 years back, and Barca were strongly linked with him to return to the Camp Nou, but it did not materialize. So it was meant to be, it was destiny that Bellerin will one day join the senior side of FC Barcelona. Of course, a boy who grew there, from the La Masia Academy. And it's a dream come true. The fact that he snubbed some good offers there in Italy and decided to take a wage cut in order to join Barca, that tells you the kind of gesture some of these players are coming, because it's really good when you have players in your team that they are coming because they love the team. They're not coming because they are being pushed to come, but they are coming because they love the project, they love the team, and they are playing for that shirt, they are playing for the badge. So we wish him the best as a Barca player. He's a natural right back, which Barca greatly needed. Then moving on to the next story of discussion, new signing Raphinha has said that if he wins the Champions League with Barcelona, he would cross the Spotify Camp Nou on his knees. Speaking in a candid interview with La Vanguardia, the Brazil international shed light on several aspects of his Barca career, including his conversation with Xavi, the difficult economic condition of the club, as well as the reason behind rejecting Chelsea in the first place. The 25-year-old, who signed from Leeds United for a reported €60 million fee, including add-ons, started off with what surprised him the most about the club. He said, "Without a doubt, the warmth of the fans, the coaching staff, and the players. They are all good people, always looking to help newcomers," said the Brazilian. Speaking further, he mentioned why he rejected Chelsea's proposal to sign for Blaugrana. He said, "My dream was to wear the Barca shirt, which is a club that I have always followed since I was very young. Since Ronaldinho arrived, I began to understand a little more about the history of the club. I wanted to be part of this, so that dream, whose desires were stronger than any proposal, no matter how powerful it was financially," he said. Raphinha also mentioned that he had an indirect conversation with Ronaldinho and also had a word with Neymar before his move. He said, "Rooney congratulated me, through my father. Yes, I talk a lot with Neymar. He told me that if I came here, he would not regret it. He's right." The 25-year-old hasn't been among goals, much so far this season, but he has indeed scored one of and assisted another. Interestingly enough, Raphinha hasn't had to change his style much in Barca, as Xavi has asked him to do exactly what he did at Leeds. He said, "Xavi called me when I had practically decided to come. I ended up even more excited. He asked me what he was already doing in Leeds, but with more tactics and without fear of finishing plays. He also teaches me how to know what I have to do technically and tactically to help the team both defensively and offensively." Barcelona were under immense pressure during the summer transfer market. Lack of funds followed by an excessive wage bill would mean even if they do sign the players, they wouldn't be able to register them in the first place. He said, "Yes, I knew that I might have some difficulties coming and being registered, but he was also aware of the effort the club was making, so I decided to trust and adapt to the economic conditions that existed." Furthermore, the winger also revealed that if Ansu Fati and Ronald Araujo, with whom he gets along better, he said, "My colleagues receive me well and have helped me to adapt as best as possible. I speak with everyone, but above all with Ansu Fati and Ronald Araujo." Raphinha played a key role under his former manager Marcelo Bielsa. Hence, when asked about the Argentine style of play compared to Xavi, this is what the Brazilian had to say. "Bielsa's style of play is very peculiar, but he is always very respectful with the ball. Xavi is different, especially in the way he manages the team." Barcelona, of course, made some big money signings this summer, but no one has made a bigger impact than Robert Lewandowski. The Poland forward has already scored 8 goals this season and is, only the beginning, to say the very least. He said, "Lewandowski is a great footballer. We already knew that. But when you are with him, you see that he is much more than a leader. We also have the talent of Ousmane Dembele, Ansu Fati, Ferran Torres, Memphis Depay. They are all immense quality, and everyone or anyone who plays will give great results," said the winger. When asked about Ansu Fati current physical condition, Raphinha said that the teenager is only getting better and better. All football players have ups and downs, he said. One may be going through a moment that is not as good as he would have imagined, but it's a matter of adapting. putting his head down and seeing that the team is having great games. This helps you to gain confidence, score goals and provide assists. I see Ansu getting better and better with time. Barcelona have a total of 4 captains this season, namely Jordi Alba, Gerard Piqué, Sergio Busquets and Sergio Roberto. Among the 4, only Busquets is a regular while the others have lost their place in the squad. Speaking about them, Raphinha said, I think being a captain doesn't just mean always playing and wearing the armband. It also means helping and sending positive messages to give confidence to that team. They comply with everything. They are great players and great captains on and off the pitch. Meanwhile, Barcelona started with the UEFA Champions League campaign with an impressive 5-1 victory over Victoria Pleasant. Hence, when asked about Blaugrana's chances of winning the competition, Raphinha said, of course, apart from the talent that the team has, I think the most important thing is to have a winning mentality, and we do have it. Lastly, he also said that if the team manages to bring the trophy home, he will cross the Camp Nou on his knees. He said, the same thing I did with Leeds when we managed to secure prominence or permanence. I will cross Camp Nou on my knees or on the field where we meet. It could be very well be Istanbul, he said. So guys, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.